Well, if you think you're having to play it safe, imagine being a first responder. They face the risk of coronavirus every day at work. Just yesterday, a group of police officers and firefighters put under monitoring because of possible exposure. Greg Chandler has a look at some new safety protocols now designed to better protect those folks.
City Manager Peter Zanoni laid out the new protective measures during Tuesday's briefing. The idea is to keep first responders, like the ones inside this firehouse, as safe as possible while limiting exposure to COVID-19.
Our first responders are critical in our community. We love those guys.
We have a duty and a responsibility to protect the public, but as fire chief, I need to protect the firefighters. I need to protect their family. I need to protect the community.
To keep the community safe, Corpus Christi first responders have a new set of guidelines.
You may not see as many fire trucks showing up at your residence if you're calling 911. But you will see an ambulance there.
One EMT in full personal protection equipment, that's goggles, mask, gloves, face shield, and gown, will assess the situation. If the patient is a risk, the other EMT will either stay 6 feet away or put on PPE to assist.
We're doing this in abundance of caution. We have to protect the firefighters that we have so that we can make sure that we keep them in service for critical calls.
Responders who treat a potential COVID patient are quarantined until after the patient's test results come back. If the patient tests positive, the responder is tested and kept quarantined until their results are in. So far, no local first responders have tested positive.
None of my firefighters want to take this home to their families.
Chief Rocha commended first responders for the way they've adapted during this crisis. He says he'll keep looking for ways to keep crews as safe as possible. Reporting downtown, Greg Chandler, KRIS 6 News.
The chief also says that his crews can reuse N95 protection masks up to 5 times with proper decontamination if there's been no contact with a potential coronavirus patient. The chief is also confident that his department has enough of those masks on hand. And by the way, those 10 first responders who were being monitored are now in the clear. The person they came in contact with tested negative.